What's up guys, just Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. Today is the start of a weekend, it is Saturday the 7th of January, and the episode today in particular has got some incredible rumours as well as a couple of confirmed transfers. So, as always, if you could show support by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome. And you may remember back in the summer transfer window, I done a thing called the weekend challenge, and today's challenge is by trying to smash 1,000 likes. We smashed it back then, can we do it now? Let's try and see that, but try and smash 1,000 likes before 12 PM or 4 hours after this video goes live. If you're new to my channel, click subscribe button for daily FIFA content and in the comments below your thoughts on today's rumours I should do in the next episode, and if you missed yesterday's video, it's down below in the description box. So today, like I said, we've got some incredible rumours, but starting off, the first confirmed transfer is John Obi Mikel. He played a lot for Chelsea and now has made a switch to China, and the team in particular is Tianjin on a free transfer, and his salary is £140,000 per week. And since Antonio Conte came in, he hasn't played really whatsoever, so you can understand why he's gone, and especially for that kind of money, fair play to him for staying so long at Chelsea. Next player is another Chelsea player, Izzy Brown, going to Huddersfield on a loan deal, again from Chelsea. I think he was at, was it Rotherham for the first part of the season on loan, but now gone to Huddersfield for the remainder. Next player is Daniel Opar, going to RC Lens, not sure how you say the name, from FC Augsburg in the Bundesliga on a loan deal again. The final confirmed one today is Albert RUSAK, going to Real Salt Lake in the MLS from FC Groningen in the Eredivisie for around £2.13 million. But now we move on to potential transfers, and first up, we've got Kalinic, a Croatian striker currently playing in the Serie A for Fiorentina, and apparently, according to Marca today, they've actually convinced Tianjin Quanjian in China to pay the €45 million to get him. Now we do expect crazy fees from China to get players over there, but 45 mil for a player like Kalinic, to be fair to him, he has scored a lot of goals over the last couple of years in Italy, but again, 45 mil, you can get much better players for that, but China, they really don't care. So apparently Fiorentina will make a €40 million profit in just 18 months on a 29-year-old striker. Again, complete madness, but it looks like it will happen. Next one is Michy Batshuayi, and I'm starting to think he wasn't Antonio Conte's signing because he's not getting any game time really. I know obviously they've got the likes of Diego Costa, but he's not really been given a chance with what I've seen anyway. But today, according to multiple sources and mainly Damasio, Michy Batshuayi is close to joining Swansea City on loan until the end of the season, and I'm potentially going to invest in this card. I'm not saying go and do it, by the way, but if he does get an informed card now, he will be playing a lot at Swansea if it happens. So, I mean, a potential informed Batshuayi, that card could go up a little bit. And apparently in the other direction going to Chelsea from Swansea is Fernando Llorente, the big Spanish striker. He only joined Swansea back in the summer, but it looks like he will be going. And Chelsea, to be fair, were linked to him not so long ago. So it doesn't make too much sense in my eyes, but probably a decent backup player, especially off the bench. Then we go on to the next one linked to Chelsea, Frank Kessie of Atalanta, and according to The Guardian today, Chelsea is still in talks with Atalanta. They will probably have to wait until the summer to get him, as there is interest also from the likes of Juventus, Arsenal, and multiple Premier League clubs. So it looks like Chelsea will get him again, but not in this window. Next up is Ricardo Rodriguez, and according to Tuttosport today, Chelsea and Arsenal target Ricardo Rodriguez has rejected a January switch to the Premier League. The Swiss international has instead opted for a move to the Serie A side Inter Milan. And Corriere dello Sport now saying Inter have held talks with Rodriguez, but are unlikely to be able to raise the cash to sign him right now unless they do sell Banega, who has been linked to the Premier League, back to Spain, and also, you probably could have guessed, China, and the fee's around £25 million or so. Not bad for a player did get on a free transfer back in the summer. I'm not sure whether Inter want to sell him or not, but Rodriguez could well go there if a sale does happen. Next player is Igalo, again linked to China, and someone pointed out most of the rumours right now are to China, and you're not wrong. I mentioned it yesterday, but there's a bit of an update now according to the Daily Mirror. Watford striker Igalo is set to quit Watford and head to China, with Gus Poyet's side Shanghai Shenhua preparing a bid for the forward, and last time it's like £34 million or so, so Watford may be making bank of this transfer. The next player is Robert Lewandowski, and his agent has come out today and said, I was called by an agent who brings stars to China. If he'd have gone, he'd been on more than €40 million a year. more than Carlos Tevez. Now, obviously it's not actually a proper transfer rumour, but his agent has said that, and it's something quite cool to put into the video. The next rumour though is Javier Hernandez Chicharito linked to Paris Saint-Germain. The source is Le Parisien, and they're saying Paris Saint-Germain are considering a bid for Javier Hernandez as it to boost their attack. The French club could make a January bid of 25 million euros for the Bayer Leverkusen striker, and I think yesterday Bill did say 25 mil, they'd be able to get that. It's like 21 million pounds or so. So they could have a new partner for Cavani. And if I'm correct, compared to last season, Hernandez hasn't been scoring as many goals whatsoever. He was on fire last year, but this season has been struggling ever so slightly at Leverkusen. Next player is going to be Matteo Musacchio, a Argentine centre-back linked to AC Milan, according to Gazzetta dello Sport. They say AC Milan's top transfer target for the winter window is Musacchio, who's 26 years old, and it would cost them around 25 million euros, again, 21.5 million pounds. They're also linked to another player, this time in Italy, Domenico Berardi from Sassuolo. Gazzetta dello Sport are saying Milan are currently top of the queue for Berardi, and he'll leave Sassuolo in the summer to progress his career. So it'd be quite a nice card to have on FIFA towards the end of this FIFA and potentially the start of FIFA 18. Obviously, long time away now, but it's still a fantastic card. Next player is Yaya Toure, but it's not just him. According to AS, Manchester City will allow 7 players to move on at the end of their respective contracts. With Yaya Toure, Jesus Navas, Willy Caballero, Gael Clichy, Bakary Sagna, Pablo Zabaleta, and Alexander Kolarov deemed to be surplus to requirements at the Etihad under Pep Guardiola. So I imagine, maybe not this window right now, the winter, but the summer transfer window, I'm pretty certain Pep is going to go in. He wants to make Manchester City his own, and there could be a lot of players, potentially like David Alaba maybe, going to Etihad as well. So Pep, I'm quite interested to see what he does in the summer, but for now, I think he's kind of happy with what he's got, or he's willing to work with it at least. Next player is a player linked to Man City, that is Badstuber. I mentioned it a couple of days ago, but according to Kicker, Badstuber has agreed a 6-month loan deal to go to Manchester City. And I think Ancelotti did say earlier in the week he's willing to let him go on loan if he wants to. And I also said about the injuries, there's one thing about it. Obviously, Vincent Kompany right now, he's picking up a lot of injuries, so they're kind of like short in the centre-back option. But bringing someone like Badstuber is kind of anti-productive, if that's even a word. Like, you're getting someone that's currently always injured, replacing him with someone that's always injured. So it doesn't make too much sense in my eyes, but to be fair, if he stays fit, it could well work. Next player is Dele Alli, and you know it's a legend badge, you probably could have guessed it, China. According to ESPN today, and also a Sky Sports journalist called Pete O'Rourke, who is, I think, fairly reliable, they are saying that, the ESPN article, a number of Chinese clubs are willing to offer Tottenham midfielder Dele Alli $1 million per week. That's £810,000. And they'd offer that for him to go to the Chinese Super League. They're willing to splash out an annual salary of $52 million, 42.3 mil, to tempt him to leave England. So, ludicrous money. I'm not sure if I agree with that. Like, there should be some kind of cap how much they can offer, because there'll be a lot, like this time next year, honestly, I think some top tier players that are currently in their peak kind of thing, they will be tempted. Because let's be honest, even though he's just got a new deal at Tottenham, I'm pretty sure he's probably on, say, a max of 100k a week, I'm not sure. That's times by 8 just to go to China. Now, his family would be sorted, his kids would be sorted, their kids would be sorted, their kids would be sorted. It's ludicrous to think of. Like, that is, I think, next level. Obviously, Tevez is 40 million. They're offering about the same, actually. It works out a couple of £100,000 per week extra, because Tevez, I think, is on 610k or something, which, again, is crazy to think of. But Dele Alli, I think he'll reject it. I don't know if it's clever of him or not. But, again, reliable sources, ESPN and Sky. I want to know your guys' thoughts on that in the comments below. Have a little discussion, let me know what you think, and I'll try and join the comments probably later on in the day, because I'm not up when this video goes live. It's actually scheduled, believe it or not. Next player is Patrice Evra. I mentioned in yesterday's video he could be returning to Manchester United. According to Calcio Mercato, Juventus left-back Evra has been holding talks with Manchester United and also West Ham as he eyes a return to the Premier League in the January window. It's looking like he's definitely going to be leaving Juventus, but I also saw a rumour saying that Mourinho, he wants him back at United, but not as a player, in fact as a coach. So if he wants to carry on playing, I'm assuming he'll be going to West Ham. If not, and he's happy to go back to United as someone in the back room, or the back staff, whatever you want to call it, staff member, I got there eventually, he could go back to Old Trafford. Next player is William Carvalho, linked to move to West Bromwich Albion, according to quite a few sources today, in fact. And the very first one, though, is going to be a Portuguese newspaper called Record. They say West Brom have had a €13 million bid, which is £25.7 million rejected by Sporting for midfielder William Carvalho, and it's a big offer, I think. Well, West Brom taken over or not, I can't actually remember, but either way, William Carvalho has been linked to move to them, and that'd be quite a monstrous CDM to have in a Premier League team in regards to FIFA Ultimate Team. Next player is Kostas Manolas. Now, if this went through, it'd be crazy. He's linked to Everton today. Sky Sports Italia are saying Everton are preparing a move for Roma defender Kostas Manolas this month, though Arsenal, Chelsea and Manchester United are said to be all monitoring the centre-back's current situation in Italy. And they also say that currently right now, I think the two clubs are talking about Gerard Deulofeu this week. Like, imagine having Chris Smalling next to Manolas or Bailly next to Manolas in a Premier League sweat team. It'd be filthy, filthy good. And if you've got another in form like an 87 rated player, you've got 83 pace, 90 plus defending, and like 88 physical. And some other sites are saying a £32.5 million bid was made by Manchester United for Manolas, so that one could well go through as well. Next up, we go on to Alexis Sanchez. According to the Daily Mirror today, Paris Saint-Germain want Alexis Sanchez to continue to stall on signing a new contract at Arsenal, in the belief they can orchestrate a £60 million deal for the Chilean in the summer. So Alexis Sanchez, so many rumours right now. A guy called John Le Gossip, that's not his name is actually Jonathan Johnson. His Twitter handle is John Le Gossip, but he's an English journalist based in Paris, working around Paris Saint-Germain and also French football for ESPN. He has said PSG director of football Patrick Kluivert reportedly working on summer bids for Alexis Sanchez and the next guy, the final one today, and that is Julian Weigl from Borussia Dortmund. And despite him signing a new contract just a couple of weeks ago, it has not put a stop to the rumours this window. And in fact, this is not the last one. The last one is going to be a recurring one, Paulo Dybala linked to Real Madrid. According to Marca today on Marca, Arrigo Sacchi has advised his old boss Florentino Perez to sign Paulo Dybala at all costs, and Madrid now will make a €90 million bid plus Morata. And it wouldn't surprise if like a week's time or so we see a bid made for Dybala, but not from Real Madrid, in fact probably from a Chinese Super League team. But that, guys, is going to be the end of this video. So as always, like I said at the start, the weekend challenge, try and smash 1,000 likes before 12 PM UK time, or 4 hours after this video goes live. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content in the comments below with your thoughts on today's rumours, the rumours I should do in the next episode, and if you missed yesterday's videos, they'll be down below in the description box. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.